Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demon, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Welcome, fellow model makers. Tonight we are celebrating the fun of putting... Pee Wee, what are you doing? Tonight we are celebrating the fun of putting together models. And we're talking a creme de la creme piece of Kiss merchandise collecting. And that is the 1977 AMT model van kit. A piece I do not own. I wish I did. I do not own it. So tonight we will be talking about the model van, but more to our story here. Tonight we will be talking about this, the 1980 AMT model catalog. And for reference tonight we will be referring to Nicholas Buckland's The Hottest Brand in the Land, taking us to 1977. And this would have been the beginning of all of the wonderful merchandising. And on the first page of 1977 we have the beautiful custom Chevy van by AMT. This thing is so amazingly beautiful. I think it's pretty cool that the photos of the band are live era photos. Definitely alive on the box because of Ace's costume. And honestly, you can't get any more 70s cool than the Destroyer album cover. So it looks ultimately badass, airbrushed on the side of that van. The reverse side of the van having the Love Gun artwork, but so super cool to what? Getting snorted at. But so super cool to be displayed on the side of the van, especially with that window detail and those awesome mag wheels. That is 70s van styling right there. Now I do love what Nicholas referenced here as to why you don't really see on eBay and for resale, you don't really see a lot of vans assembled. Per The Hottest Brand in the Land, Nicholas Buckland says, the Kiss van, whilst looking fantastic on the box cover, was obviously tricky to assemble and paint, and most assembled versions rarely look like the picture on the box. And if you can see here, pictured on the box, that paint job is superb. It almost looks kind of like a swirled paint job. Very difficult to pull off, I'm sure. And to my intro to this vlog, I will have a little discussion at the end here about model vans and my adult venture into them and how brief it was. Pretty much for this reason exactly. And so here it is, the 1980 AMT catalog. This would have been sent to like hobby shops and, you know, model shops back in the 80s. Of what is available for 1980, and I think it's very interesting when we open this what is the big seller, and it of course is Star Trek the motion picture. I went to see this movie when I was in the first grade with my parents. I was a huge Star Wars kid. I saw Star Wars at the drive-in, went to see Star Trek the motion picture, and was bored out of my head. So I'm not sure how many of these sold. That would be a Trekkie conversation. But clearly, from the very front page and two-page spread, AMT was counting on Star Trek to be a big seller. And I will flip through this catalog here at the end, but I wanted to share definitely page 17, the vans, and our wonderful Kiss van, painted in two different colors. We got pink at the top and then more of an orange at the bottom. And in the center there, that very cool band cartoon picture, which can be seen in the Rock and Roll Over merchandise form, there on the back, as part of that survey. And here it is, the Kiss Army wants you, decked out with a custom paint scheme and loaded with custom parts, including super graphic decals. AMT's Kiss van is the most popular van of the most popular rock band in America. And to my knowledge, I have never seen an assembled van with the autograph put on the body. Clearly, the decals came with 4 autographs, but in any of the photos I've ever seen, I have never seen the autographs put on the body itself. I assume a kid maybe would put 2 on the doors and maybe 2 on the back. Clearly, per AMT, the KISS logo would be put on the front. But I guess you could also do some autographs on the hood. But to me, the autographs, I think, would kind of take away from the coolness of the van itself. It would most certainly look way more like a cool, actual 70s van without the autographs. I am loving this. The Ford Disco van, the Foxy Box Chevy van, and the Ecstasy Chevy van. Those are all pretty cool, but not as cool as the KISS van. And that brings me to my point from the intro. Alright, so usually I always get all my frames. I'm horrible at framing things, but I always usually get my frames at Hobby Lobby. But anyway, back to my story. Hobby Lobby, for the longest time, had the ZZ Top Eliminator model, and I was so fascinated by it. Every time I was in Hobby Lobby, I saw it. I often thought to myself, man, I wish they would re-release the KISS van. Then one day, I started seeing this van, and I thought, you know, it would be fun to get this van and make it like the KISS van. Make it like the AMT KISS van. You could put it together, paint it, and then you could Mod Podge a destroyer picture and a Love Gun picture on it, and you would have a subpar remake of the KISS van. And when I got this catalog, I got really hot on that KISS van and really wanted to follow through with this idea. Then I went to my buddy Chris's YouTube channel, CD Scale Models, and I rewatched a lot of his work, and I can't do it. I cannot do it. I do not have the skill, I do not have the talent, I do not have the patience to put together these models. This is serious business. This is like commitment. It is an art. It is a skill I do not have. And my hat's off to my buddy Chris, CD Scale Models, and all of those guys that have those model YouTube pages. It's an art that I do not possess, and no matter how much I tell myself, man, that'd be a fun summer project, I know it would end up in the trash can, and I just can't do it. But my hat's off to the guys who can, and there's a fun project for you. If you go to Hobby Lobby, find that Ford van, make it into a KISS van, and like Johnny Lawrence says, send it to the internets. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for waxing. A little rock and roll nostalgia, a little fun with the AMT 1980 catalog. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. I'll talk to you soon.